Hello guys, I'm Super Ron, welcome back to the channel, and this week we're back in the G unit with the Zafira because it is a very special day today. On the 1st of September 2003, this Ardent Blue Zafira rolled out of the showroom, making it 20 years old today. So happy birthday to this Zafira GSI. So it's registered on 1st of September, which for those that don't know is new reg day. It's when the new prefix of registration comes out. So this one would have been ordered, then saved, to be registered on the 1st so they could drive it out of the showroom. Usually 1st of September cars have a nice unveiling and a big sheet flown over them, and they can drive out of the big open doors of the showroom. This car being a 2003 is when they facelifted the Zafira A. So that means it got the clear rear indicators, updated interior, and this one also had a few ticks as well because it's got the full heated leather interior. It had the factory installed satellite navigation and the drop down roof screen DVD player in the top. So I'm sure the anticipation from the owner for this one was pretty high. It was first registered up in Manchester, which you can see from the MF plate, which is Manchester and Merseyside, and it's at a Manchester main dealer because I've got lots of recalls on this as well. There's some problems with the DVD player, the rear seat had to be retrimmed, all in the first year, so that's where it started its life. So as it is his birthday, I thought I'd give it a little present, something that you may have noticed in the background of some of the videos I've done here, because I've had a pair of doors sitting over by the lathe for nearly a year now. So it's probably about time that I stuck them on. I actually bought these doors off the same person that I bought the car off. A year later, he was breaking one and I saw it had two good doors, so I went and got them from him because these ones have some damage. They're probably the biggest bit that let the car down. And as they're bolt-on panels, it makes sense to bolt them off and bolt them on. So for his birthday, we're gonna fit some new doors. So let's see if I can show you the bits, if they'll pick up on camera. So this rear door is the worst. You can see along here, there's been a scrape all the way down and it's kind of been touched up with a bingo marker, I think. See a scrape all the way along there. Goes right to the back. There's some parking dinks right on the body line. So you can just see here. Lots of dinks there. There's a scrape all the way along this moulding. There's a crease all the way through here. See if we can pick it up on the front door. So you can kind of see the shadow there. All the way through there's a big crease. Scrapes on all the corners. And this mirror is broken and all creased in there. So there's nothing bad and it is all repairable. But the things I've become to love about these Vauxhalls are parts are so cheap. At Auto Shack we charge about 100 to 150 pound per panel. So to paint this side, probably be the best part of 500 pounds there. Whereas over here, the doors you might have spotted, picked up two complete doors, front and rear. They come with the wiring looms, door cards, electric windows, everything still attached. Mirrors for, I think they were £40 each. So that probably wouldn't even cover the paint for these doors. And they're not too bad to swap over, because they're just on pins. So we'll pop them out, swap the doors over. So I've got a couple of door pin tools. We've got the Old Faithful Whacker 3000. Just put that around the pin and give it a whack off. Or we've got this one, which you can put on, wind it in, and that'll pull the pin out as well. These are for when it's really stuck. Hopefully it'll come out just with a good whack. The rear one's the easiest because you can leave it on the car, knock the pins out and then take it off. Just got to go inside, disconnect the wiring loom and the check strap, which is just a torque there, and we'll get this one off. The wiring loom is super easy. You just push this blue clip in as far as you can and the centre pops out. And the check strap is just that torques there, so undo that. See if these all pop out. Easy as that. Luckily, someone's greased these before. Now should be able to undo the handle. And off it goes. bring the new one back in place. Clicks in and tap the pins back in. Easy as that. Plug the loom in, check strap, and that'll be complete. And the loom clicks straight back in. Click. One done. Front plugs are a little different, but just as easy. You just pop out the little locking tab and twist, and off that comes. So check strap, door pins. See, these ones are nicely greased up, so it should come off with no problem. Fronts are a little bit more tricky on your own. Could really do with two people, because you have to have the door open. We've got our friend Jack here. He'll hold the back of the door. I think we're off. GoPro crash. One door off. Let's go and get the other one. Back on Jack. And we're on. Let's get a quick little zip over with the mop there. And that looks much better. Still used doors, so still got the odd chip there, but now we've got no dents, all nice and straight. So for the price of the doors, I wouldn't have even been able to paint the black ones. For that, so I could really do with carrying on round, because it's got some real bad paintwork on the wings, and the bonnet is super duper stone chipped all the way across. So ideally, I could do with a blue bonnet and wing as well. They come up so cheap, I'm just waiting around. I'm not going to rush in and get this painted, because it's not worth putting a £5 grand respray on a £2 grand car. But when a wing will pop up for 15 quid, it'll be worth swapping over. But just with that little mop, you can see the shine on there now. It's looking good. And there it all is, looking much better. I think the Zafira has enjoyed its present. It's this side that was really bugging me, because where I park it on my drive, when I come out of the front door, this side is the first thing I see. And with that crease going down the bottom, it bugged me every single time. Like I said, I've had these sitting here for about a year, so it was about time that I got them on the car. And hopefully this video has shown you how easy it is to change the doors on a Zafira. I've still got loads of jobs I still want to do on this. I still want to get all the wheels refurbed, so they're looking a lot better. I've also got another headlining to go in, because this one's got the traditional Zafira saggy headlining, so I've got a mint one to go in. I have been using this quite a lot. I've done about 2,000 miles on the rebuilt engine now, but as you can see, maybe a little dot on the floor. It is in Vauxhall style, leaking oil again, so that's something else we have to investigate. So I've still got plenty of jobs to do on this. And here is that early service history that I spoke about. So exactly 1 year later, after it's registered, it came in for its first annual service as per manufacturer's guidelines. And it got 5 litres of Castrol engine oil, only £12 back then. But it also reported lots of problems with the rear seats not being taut, problems with the rear armrest, and DVD player coming up with a lost to radio code. So then it popped back not long later and had a replacement rear seat bench, replacement near side seat base upholstery, and supply and fit a new DVD player at the price of £1,655, but obviously covered on warranty. And a few weeks later, it came back again for some warranty work to check the DVD player again. So they had a few problems in the first few years, but it's quite cool seeing a nice little bit of history of this. I hope you enjoyed joining us for the Zafira's little birthday party. And I think for 20 years old, it is still looking amazing. I still remember the original Daddy Cool Zafira GSI advert, which is what made me get this car in the first place. Still a cool car, still a fast car, and it has aged very, very well. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. Make sure you give it a like and be sure to subscribe and join us next time, because I've still got plenty of work to do and videos to make for you guys. So happy birthday, Zafira, and until next time, make sure you have fun.